Hi Scorpio, welcome to your monthly reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of February, as usual, I have a special sales offer available, and for this month, it's going to be love themed. And if you would like to know more details about it, you can check in the description box below, or you can email me with your questions. And if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So, Scorpio, for the month of February, you seem to be overcoming something that has took an emotional toll on you. It could have been a disappointing situation that manifested recently. It could have been an experience of loss that you have been undergoing. Whatever has been emotionally more negative is undergoing a level of transformation that is very prominent in the month of February, because for some of you, you will be feel quite liberated from a huge burden, from a huge stressful condition that has impacted your life so far. So you do have here the Five of Cups, indicating that there's a deep-seated feeling of loss, of mourning over things that have passed that you're still processing. It could have been, again, the loss of a relationship, a disappointment with anything that created an emotional reaction out of you that has not been the best. So you're processing things that have been more negative, and you're trying to avoid looking back to something that has passed. With the Five of Cups here, there's also this notion of forgiving yourself and forgiving a situation, letting go of something huge, and really stepping into a new phase, a new era in your life when it comes to your emotional circumstances, and also what you kind of gravitate towards, what you attract in your life, emotionally speaking. I do feel like there has been something that you have been trying to process on your own, be very strong about, hold on tightly, not control the situation, not show too much how it really has been affecting you. That might come to a point in the month of February where you kind of accept and embrace your own pain, and you accept this mourning phase as something necessary to eventually move forward and encounter a better vibration to be a part of. I feel like for some of you Scorpios, you might have find out something, or you're about to find out something in February that it's both kind of sweet and sour for you, because there's a part to this energy that disappoints you. I keep getting there's a huge trait about this energy that it's about disappointment, but at the same time, by confronting this, you're also kind of seeing the reverse spectrum of what disappointment offers you, which is a whole new perspective and this freedom to really embark in a new journey with a new energy that seems to be very necessary for your own healing process with the Fool here in your unconscious. So you're ready. You're actually ready to break free from a past that has not been the best for you. You're ready to break free from any kind of attachments or secret circumstances that still keep you very bound to something you don't want. With the Fool in your unconscious, you're also kind of waking up to a whole new set of beliefs that are much more empowering and helpful to you in the long term. So there's something here about the long term versus the moment you are in. There also, you're trying to find your balance. Like, that what awaits you is better. That there's hope and future about, I'm sorry, that it's hope about your future, but still you're kind of trying to be in the middle of these two energies between being hopeful about the future and still grieving something that you're slowly but surely letting go of. I also feel like there's something you have been trying to find a way to nurture that has not been the ideal way. So you might be also exploring here new options, new avenues to your healing process, or to nurture something. You know, it could be a project, it could be a relationship. Like there's a tactic, there's an approach to something that has not been working, and you might find a new way to make it work. You might find a new way that is much more useful and productive to what you're aspiring during the month of February. With the temperance here, some of you are receiving a lot of insights from the divine, especially as you reach the end of February, and as you move into the month of March. You can be receiving a lot of insights from your own spirit guides, from your own angels, protective forces from the divine that are trying to help you undergo this process of change that some of you are ready to, but yet feeling kind of misplaced. There's something, an energy or a situation where you might still feel like you need some time to adapt into, to accept fully that it's taking its time, and it's okay to take its time. I feel like some of you are putting a lot of pressure on your own selves to do things too fast, and you don't need to. There's a gradual stepping into this new journey that it's much more about indulging in each stages that the circumstance brings than just rushing right into it. So it's okay to take your time. It's okay to have days when you feel better about this, and others that and others that you feel less hopeful about. So there's something about you not being so pressured into accepting something before you're really ready to. So this speaks to any kind of circumstance in your life where you feel this duality, where you feel like a part of you enjoys it, a part of you likes it, a part of you it's ready, and a part of you it's not. You're in between two realities that are very contrasting. There are very opposite forces, and you're trying to manage this the best way you can. For some of you Scorpios, I also feel like with the moon being here right in the heart of your reading, you have some feelings that are not yet fully acknowledged that are coming to the surface. You have still some circumstances that are revealing themselves to you in the month of February. And the more this revealing force comes to the front, the more helpful it will end up being, because the more it will guide you into this new direction that spirit points. So even if at times you still feel sad, if you still feel more like the loss than the benefit, even if you feel like you don't know what you're dealing with, even if you don't feel exactly at 100% as you would like, you're getting there. There's a lot of reassurance from spirit here in terms of you will get there eventually. Just enjoy this journey. Move through this journey the best you can. Don't put so much pressure on you. You don't need that. And actually, this pressure, this overly controlling tendency can work against you, and can work against this kind of influence that is really against control tendencies, because it's about something that has its own rhythm, has its own way of revealing itself to you. So it's still something that it's unfolding. It's still something that, as I said, is being processed. So you can't rush this process. You can't push it to be more than what it is right now. And you can apply this to anything in your life that you're dealing in the month of February, where you feel this, again, this duality about, where a part of you still feels at odds with it, a part of you still wishes to know more, a part of you still fights to know more, and yet another asks you to be grounded, asks you to be acceptant and allowing of time. There's something here about time healing your wounds, because not because it's a given, it's a given energy, more because with time comes more understanding, comes more wisdom, comes more strength in you to cope with this, to deal with this in the best way possible. So you don't need to do anything much more than what you already are, to kind of be guided into the right direction, guided into the right position, to ultimately find a level of transformation and overcoming of something that has been letting you down. I also feel like there's something about your own desires. You might feel like either they're growing very strong. There's two groups of Scorpios here for February. Like, there's a group of Scorpios where you feel like your desires are growing very, very, very strong, and so there's this impatience in meeting these desires. And others, I feel like you might feel this lessening of drive. You might feel this um, this insecurity about things that you used to be so sure about. Either way, either you being a Scorpio that is in one energy or the other, the message is still the same. Allow time to do its own magic here, because you are working subconsciously with time, and subconsciously you're actually much more prone to be liberated, to be freed from something and embark a new journey than what you think of, than what you feel to be with here with the Five of Cups. So I hope you have a great month. I want to thank all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing. I want to thank all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully, we'll see each other soon.